This is my audience today. All these guys will be filming. Alright. Good evening, everybody. Today I'll be demonstrating how to make pizza casserole. Growing up in a large family, it was pretty difficult to find something that we could all agree on for dinner. There were many dishes that some of us liked while others didn't, and very rarely we found a dish that we could all agree on. My sister was the one who originally tried making pizza casserole, and it was a really big hit with our younger siblings. This is something I've been making for years, and today I'm going to show you how to do just that. Pizza casserole is a delicious dish that is easy to make, doesn't require a ton of ingredients, and something that the whole family will love. One of the best things about this dish is that it doesn't require a ton of ingredients. So it actually only requires 4. This includes our butter tasting biscuits, which you can also use buttermilk if you prefer. We have our pizza sauce, which is a 14-ounce jar, which I just use the basic brand, a 16-ounce bag of shredded mozzarella cheese, and then a bag of pepperoni. I use turkey pepperoni personally just because it bakes better in the dish. You can still use regular pepperoni, but it will come out a bit more crisp on top, which actually a lot of people like. So besides your ingredients, you're going to need a 9x13 glass baking dish. The first thing that you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which I've already preheated mine due to my limited time, as well as completed the first steps to my preparation process. So the next steps, you're going to want to start building your ingredients. So I already have my biscuits in the dish, which you should have 8 total, and they'll fit pretty evenly in the dish. You're then going to want to use your pizza sauce, which you're going to use half of the jar. You're welcome to use measuring cups, but if you do use measuring cups, make sure that you're looking at your jar or your package and only using half the portion for this layer. So I'm going to go ahead and pour half the jar over the biscuits. And if they don't really spread evenly, I sometimes use a utensil like this here to make sure that I can just cover as much of the top of the biscuits as I can. The next step, you will be doing the same thing, but just with the cheese this time. And you're gonna use half a bag of the cheese. I can't use that again. All right, so we're going to use half the bag and just spread it around evenly so that way the biscuits are covered. The next step, you're going to take your pepperonis, which a lot comes in a bag of pepperoni. So if you don't want to use all of it, that's perfectly fine. You can use whatever amount you prefer. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so after this step, we're actually going to do a second layer of everything we just did. So we're going to use the rest of our ingredients to finish the second layer. So I don't have a spatula anymore, so I'm just going to pour it over the best I can. And then I'm going to use the rest of our cheese and just spread it. And then I'm going to use the rest of the pepperonis, which I usually have extra of these, and I'm not going to use them all today. So it's perfectly okay if you have leftovers. You can save them and use them for a different dish. So I'm going to finish this up. So one of the best things, personally, that I think is that you can make this dish whatever you want it to be. If you want to add sausage, if you want to add more pepperoni or bacon, ham, pineapple, whatever you want, you can make it completely your own. Another great thing is that this dish, because it doesn't have very many ingredients, it's only like $10 for all of the ingredients that you're going to need. So this is what your final is going to look like before you put it in the oven. So now I'm going to put it in the oven, which you're going to want to set a timer for 30 minutes. I actually have one in here so I can show you guys as well. Let me take this one out. Okay. So you're going to want to set the timer for 30 minutes, and then once you are done, and you take it out, you're going to want to set it on the counter for 10 minutes to cool before eating. So let's go ahead and set this. Okay. And then this here, since I did make one to show you guys, this is what your final project will look like. All right, so as we have seen, pizza casserole is a very easy dish to make. It doesn't require a ton of ingredients, and it's something that everyone will love. I hope that you and your family enjoy this as much as mine has. Thank you.
Yay.